Welcome back to Dragon Quest III. I was trying to remember what Dragon Quest this was. One of them Dragon Quests.
It's between second and fourth one, so 3.5.
I think that's right. So last time we finished up north with the fairies and all of that fun business. Got some levels, got some fun time. We've got some good gear now because I think we've bought pretty much everything that we can afford. And we're broke.
Yeah.
So our next goal is down there because the king here wanted us to go after Robin Hood to get his crown back. Actually, wasn't it the king down here?
Yeah, the King of Romeria.
Yeah.
We haven't been to any other kingdom.
I mean, there's where we started.
Yeah, that's the only other kingdom we've been to, but we haven't been to any other kingdom
There's a little
here.
castle.
We haven't been to any other kingdom on the continent yet. That's the first
Yeah.
one we've been to. All we've been to is like 2 towns, 1 fairy settlement, and anything else has just been like points on a map.
Yeah, I just forget what places are, so I keep looking at this place and going, yeah, there's a castle there.
Scornets. The Scorn.
These guys are new, I think.
I think we've fought them before.
Well, they're heckin' dead.
Yeah, because you're kind of decked out a little bit.
So somebody pointed out that at some point, fighting lower level enemies, I actually stopped getting experience from them.
What? I don't think you stop getting experience from enemies. I could go in my file. I can't go in my file now because I literally ripped the game out from the console while you're playing it. And go beat up some slimes, and they just like, yeah, we still give you piddly experience. It's just that you keep. They give the same amount of experience. It's just your experience pool keeps going up, so the experience does not matter in the long run.
And that's kind of why I keep, because effectively they were saying that I don't have to do every fight, I can run away from, meaningless fights.
Yeah, it sounds like a coward's thing to do.
Which is true. I kind of want to see what's up here. Yeah, which is true. A lot of the reason I keep doing the fights anyway, though, is because, you do get something out of it, even if it's, piddly experience and money. It's something.
So that was an iron apron and 2 seeds of agility. Also something else, but I didn't catch that.
I did also see way up top, there was a, place we can go.
Secret spot.
Yeah. For being secrets, they're not that secret. They're pretty easy to see, actually.
Kind of the point of them, honestly.
Poorly named, I suppose.
I think they call them something different.
Okay, now don't run, because you never know what's going to be here.
Oh, there's a guy.
Hey, you. Slowly. Oh, Trixie. I don't consider them monsters.
The human character?
I mean, I guess I don't know what's underneath that hood.
For these kind of characters, it's implied that they used to be human, but after they made contracts with darker beings, they started to mutate in more of monster-esque humans. Oh, this one actually has a little fun surprise, I think, in the middle. You can't go into the middle, but if you go across the tree line.
Ah.
Yeah. It's just there. There's just a grave there for whatever reason.
And you can't even see it unless you go back here where to make the tree disappear.
Also, there's a bag on that tree there.
Oh, there is.
In case anyone's concerned, I'll just send him a list of where to find the mini-medals to get them, because sometimes they're literally just strewn about on the ground in these secret areas, and it's just I'm gonna make you go around the whole area, because there is, context-sensitive. Yeah, you can be on the spot, but if you're looking in the wrong direction, you'd never know that's the spot.
Yeah, I'd have to walk every step There's an item in the forest over there that I never picked up because I never went down that way. And that bothers me.
Yeah, that's
I'm sure I'll be back that way at some point. That's a big waste of time to go back for that.
Honestly, you'll never be back that way, but if it makes you feel better, the tower is a zoom spot, so if you just want to, like, get to the tower, then you can just go back to the fairy forest, go down, grab it, and then zoom back over, if you have the Chimera wings for it. You should be getting zoomed soon enough, so...
It is a whip, making that sound.
Yep.
I was like, okay, that's the sound of, like, whatever it is hitting everybody. Oh, right, it is a whip. It's not just making a whip town for funsies. Okay, so now that I'm over here, is there anything cool going on over here? Rock.
It's a rock!
I found a rock!
Pilgrims used to drive these for miles.
Good job, team. So I used to... Oh, I want that. I used to edit out random battles. And, like, okay, I would even keep track of, we have seen this enemy before, we have seen this enemy before, we have not seen this enemy before, so I'll keep this fight in. And honestly, it just takes so freaking much time. Oh, I can't actually get down there.
Yeah, you can't get down there until much later, so don't worry about it. If there's basically a place that's raised up or lowered, you ain't getting to it.
Oh, butts.
That one involves the boat, so don't worry about that. We'll get there eventually. I think it's because you have it fast enough and every character is doing everything fast enough that it really doesn't matter.
Well, I think it's that, there's just a lot of fights, and it will take me forever to edit out all of these fights. And it used to be, back in the day, I had the time and the will to spend on that. I would just edit all the time if I wasn't actively recording. And lately I have been doing more larger cuts instead of smaller cuts. Like, instead of multiple smaller cuts, I'll just go, okay, well, what did we actually see out here that was important? And I'll just cut to me grabbing that item or whatever. So, yeah, we cut out the enemies, but I also cut out me walking down there because it's easier to just make the one big cut. And then you just see me go down here and go, hey, I found this down here. 2 Chimera Wings, and a Seed of Magic, and 2 Seeds of Strength. And then I would cut again. I think I've been leaning more towards making, like, bigger cuts anyway. Because let's face it, long-form content, especially of JRPGs, just isn't quite a thing a lot of people sit down for anymore. If you're not, like, live streaming. Bag. A torque of truth. And a pot. Slime earrings.
I did try, there was something I was thinking about for that rabbit that kept running away from us. I was like, what is with that? Because nothing seems to imply you need the ability to sneak around to get it. And I came across... There's a point where I couldn't have, like, my full party with me. And I found a monster. And I was like, oh, cool, let me try to get this, like, this monster. And it kept running away from me. and I kept trying everything I could besides Padfoot
Mhm.
that I could do with it, and it kept running away from me all the time. So I think if we want to get like everything we do at some point, somebody has to reclass into a thief to get Padfoot. If you want to get all the monsters.
Yeah,
Because
that can be something that we worry about later.
Because I don't think there's anything that can take the place of Padfoot.
Yeah, that's something we can worry about later, because I feel like it would be nice to do for a little while, like reclass somebody for a minute. It's just more a question of, can we do that mid-game, can we do it late-game? And if we can do it mid-game, to like keep Padfoot if we reclass them again?
Oh, any skills you learn, you keep. Forever.
Yeah, so we can, when we get around to reclassing, we can send somebody over as, like, a thief or something. Okay, so I don't think I can get that one. And I think that's pretty much it out here. And that'd give me the chance to show off some of the other classes as well. I forget what all classes there were.
There's a lot.
I remember the Monster Tamer and the Thief, and that's about it. Aside from the ones that I was going to class into myself. Staying on top of statuses.
All kinds of icons pop up in battle, which symbolize temporary changes to your attributes. Give the buffs and debuffs entries a gander if you fancy to learn more.
Never.
Okay, well, die in ignorance, I guess.
That's the best way. I was gonna say, this is a big area. Please don't make me fight stuff while I poke around at all the barrels. Okay, what are we looking at here? I may just not barrel. I'm just gonna assume that there aren't anything in these random piles of crap.
No, the barrels will stick out to you like normal barrels you've seen.
So we gotta poke our heads down here.
Just to double check.
Didn't actually see down there.
Yeah, you can't call for backup.
Can't call a healer for backup. What bull crap is this? I feel bad for that slime. Just a healer. He's just like, we need some help. I'll come heal you. Die! Just walks in. Oh, okay, sure, I'll heal you, and gets hit with a rock. Barrel. Vial of magic water.
Magic water.
Hey, how you doing? A band of thugs led by a bloke named Robin Hood that call this tower home, you know. So keep your wits about you. So, once you start getting close to the top floor, those upper levels are crawling with the blighters.
Get to murdering, you say?
Okay, so down there is where I want to go. I do want to look around here, though. As soon as I get attacked by one of these guys. I'm gonna say, don't you call for help. I want to be done with this fight. You get out of here. Just gotta poke around, make sure there's nothing hanging around in weird places. Yeah, I just came to help. Oh, a rock!
That wasn't cool, man.
then he's slow enough. Like, I kind of want him to just run away. Like, hey, I'm not here for a fight, guys.
I do find it the funniest when a monster gets, like, their turn before you, and their first action is to hit you, and then they run away right immediately afterwards, and I'm like, you dick.
Gotcha!
All trick, no treat.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything down here. Never mind. Knew I came here for a reason. A chain sickle that I can sell.
That I don't need anymore.
It's a lot of guys.
Because it seems subtly implied you're supposed to come here before you do the northern part, but like they also say you can go to the northern area to do everything, to like level up quicker, and so you're supposed to be like, huh, everyone in this village is asleep for some reason, I should check this out. Yes, your gadabout just hit themselves for 5 damage.
Good job. That's what you get when you hire a gadabout.
Mm-hmm. Imagine having 3 of them in your party.
So the fun thing is, I think, because they keep their skills when they job change.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people mentioned that a lot of the higher... Oh, they don't get skills until a higher level. A reasonably higher level.
What, the gadabout?
Any of the classes.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of, like, high-level skills.
So, like, I'm thinking, like, if I change jobs early, are they even gonna get anything worthwhile?
It's honestly hard to say for a lot of them, because I actually, on my file, I actually got my thief to the point where she learned everything for the class, and I was just like, okay, I'll just change over to warrior for her, because there's no real point for her to be a thief anymore. And warrior's just a nicer class to have, since it's more the DPS damaging kind of thing, and money's no problem at that point for me. I have the armor that she can get for everything, so...
Skyfell Tower may be swarming with monsters, but one can navigate it with surprising ease if one focuses on each fiend's weaknesses. You mean hitting the attack button? Some monsters are weak to fire spells, such as Frizz and Sizz. There are also those which will not last long when assaulted with wind-infused incantations, like Whoosh. In summary, different feats have different vulnerabilities. Doubtless, your companions will work out what attacks to use against which enemies in due course. You simply need to apply the right tactics.
Yeah, there is... It's from the original game, but it's from every game. The enemies have weaknesses, but this one time around, they seem to really emphasize it a lot. So if you get, like, a red text on an enemy damage number versus, like, the gray or blue, it means you've hit them with their weakness.
Ah.
So yeah, gray means normal damage, yellow means crit, blue means they're resistant to it.
So they're resistant to physical, effectively.
Yeah, and...
Because I got a team of guys that just stab people.
Yeah, and red means you've hit their weakness.
That's good to keep in mind, then.
Yeah, it's good if you have, like... If you do, like, the standard party of, like, hero, warrior, priest, and mage. Because priest and mage will cover you on all the elemental abilities, so...
It's also nice just to have that information. Even if we're all physical, we at least know, like... Wow, why is this guy not dying? Oh. Okay. Like, at least you know.
Yeah.
Get me. Guys? Bye. Okay, don't see anything over there. Ooh, hello. Slarp. Splooper.
Splooper.
Bub.
Bub.
How you doing, Bub?
How's it going, bub?
Dang it.
You betrayed me, bub. I thought we were friends, bub.
It's like, alright, I'm going out. He's over there.
Oh, she's over there.
Where's she over there?
They're over there.
Good job, Zara.
I like money.
I do.
Oh,
boy, a wizard staff.
That throws a fireball if you use it as an item in battle.
This thing, anything?
It's a goddess statue, but
Is it
the
just
tower's in disrepair, so...
Because it didn't let me interact with it at all.
Yeah, I'm assuming, like... there could be something there, but... I don't know. I'm not bringing up a map. Most of the stuff you find on the ground is either mini metals or something that you can just sell. Or like seeds.
Mm-hmm. And while seeds are nice, mini metals, I'm just gonna do a roundup
Yeah.
of them later on.
Mini metals is just like a...
Once we're high enough level to just like smear everything.
Yeah.
And have more free reign of the world.
Yeah, it's definitely
Those
like...
crabs are resistant to physical. Interesting.
It's definitely one of those things of it's better for you to get all the mini metals you can because you get some good equipment beforehand, but it's also like you're not in dire need for it all the time. Like it just helps you get through stuff gets you through some stuff earlier and gets you some nicer equipment early on, so you're not left for wanting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like it wasn't in the original, so you can just get by without it.
Just a fun present. I did see somebody that actually did suggest using like boomerangs and stuff on the main character.
Yeah, main character is really good with boomerangs.
And I'm cool with that. Let me just hit everybody. Okay, what's this place? This place is big. Anything cool in here? Monster. I think it's Zara that hit all of them for like very little damage. I mean, I guess she's a gadabout.
Yeah.
She's not there for big numbers. What is she there for, though? I mean, to be cute, mostly. I saw the A prompt! Well, I didn't read the prompt, but I saw a whoopsie-daisy from Zara, and then an enemy died. So whatever you did, Zara, you keep it up. Oh boy, a bronze shield.
A bronze shield. It's a shield, it's bronze.
I know I've picked up a bunch of stuff, and most of it is just shop fodder. But I haven't actually looked at if I need to re-equip or anything, and I know I've got a bunch of seeds that I've picked up as well that I've not used.
I'm surprised you haven't shoved them down your gullet yet.
Well, I haven't had a hard time going up the tower, so I figured I would just get closer to the end and then, like, just completely kit us out. right before we walk into what is probably a boss room. Hey, guy. I saw the prompt!
How many times I've yelled that when I've gone up there? It's like, I hit the prompt.
Yeah, you're resistant to physical, but when 4 people all stab you, you still die. This place has been home to the world's great bandits for generations. Ah, just feel the history. Why are you here? Leave!
Oh, there's 2 pots up there if you didn't get them.
Oh. 1 coin. Doesn't look like anything over there. I am feeling the desire to, like, cut out random fights more in this game, though.
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Not anymore, you're dead on screen.
Because in prior games, it was, like, you did very much have to fight each fight. Even just a regular enemy you could, like, kind of mash through. You still had to pay attention, there was a lot going on. Whereas here, it's like, it almost doesn't even matter what I'm fighting, just like everybody beat him up. So the fights end up feeling kind of samey.
I can tell you, it did not feel like that in the original because you really didn't have boomerangs. You didn't have whips. The only AoE in that entire game was your mage casting spells.
Yeah, probably a combination of... Okay, there's still another staircase. Probably a combination of that and that the AIs do. Like, you can just turn on the AIs. Feel the rhythm.
The rhythm of the night.
I like how the arena's changed.
Oh yeah.
So it's the open sky now. Because there is considerably less wall.
I know it's just a me thing, but I always just like the fact that when you ran into an enemy, it was just like everything turned to black background. A black background, because that was their only way to make sense of, like, if they needed to have black on screen for enemies. Because it was just limitations, that's all.
Yeah. Like, black was another color, effectively. And they can now get that color by making a sprite transparent in a pixel.
Yeah.
Which gives them an additional color. Pot.
That's why if you ever play an old NES game and you're wondering why everything, like so many things have black backgrounds, it's because they were cheating out the color black.
Or it's, Frogger? I think?
Go on.
That used, I think it was like crocodiles or what. But they made their eyes... At least I think this was it. Anyway. I know it was false. But they made their, like, eyes transparent. So as they moved across the screen, going over the background, it made their eyes, like, kind of glimmer. As it went over 2 different colors on the background. I should heal you. She wasn't healed, like, immediately, so they're probably all out of medicine.
More than likely, if they don't use something on their turn, it's because, if item-wise, it's because they're out of it.
I kind of don't like it when they're just, like, blowing through all these medicinal herbs anyway. That's money. Fancy place. A lot of crap in here.
Some rats, too.
Oh, and the background changed even just walking into this little area. So it's not even, oh yeah, we have a background designated for this floor. No, we're just walked in a door. Walked to a slightly different part of the map and they got a different background for it. That's neat.
Anyway, I'm stealing your shit.
Just gonna take everything in here that I think might be useful.
Oh, that's rude, stealing our stuff. You're thieves.
Yeah, mini metal.
He's a mini metal.
How dare you steal our stuff? You can't steal from a thief. That's not how that works.
You got a prayer ring. That's the item that you use to gain MP from it. You want to know a fun fact about my run-through with prayer rings? I got a couple of them, and then after so long, I decided to use them because I was like, I need some MP. Used one once, immediately crumbled on me, and I was like, yeah, that's my luck right there. The first use of one just goes like, and it's gone. All right.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah, that's everything.
So I'm willing to bet this is about the top of the tower.
Why would anything imply that?
So,
If you want to distribute any of your medicinal herbage.
defense, you definitely need more defense too. And we're good. There, all seeds used. Let's go beat a guy up.
I think acid is also pretty resisted too, which is kind of weird.
Actually, if this is going to be a boss fight, maybe I should equip the steel broadsword. It's probably just going to be one guy.
As long as you're in your inventory, you can switch back and forth.
Okay, it is in my inventory. Oh, I should also probably give everybody else medicinal
herbs.
Just the inclusion of the item and equipment bags changes so much about how this game is played. Oh, I wanted to look around.
Looks like we got some unwanted guests here.
No, I signed the guest book.
Ah, just what we need. We better let the boss know, eh?
I'm very disappointed that you're not wearing hoods. It's the kind of place that I feel like stuff could be everywhere.
Gonna ransack your little place here real quick.
There's like nothing here, though. Frustratingly. Not even fights.
Well, they're living up here, I guess.
Yeah, they've probably kept them cleared out. There's not even anything to steal. What kind of thieves are you? I gotta talk to you. Oh, man. Look at that hood.
Plate here. You done all right making it this far.
Do you think we were really gonna get far without having Robin Hood voice acted?
Got another thing coming.
Well, it's not like we're on a trapdoor. Aww.
Oh.
See ya.
How many floors down is that gonna send me? Because if it's just one, then I'm just walking
all the way
right back
to
up.
the bottom of the previous floor we were just on.
I was gonna say, if it's just down here, I can just walk back up.
Yeah, he's not that smart. I'm just gonna give you a heads up. Also, you can just literally walk on that floor, nothing happens again. But there is stuff to ransack here before we go after them. Like the very obvious treasure chest. A ruby wristband. What's that ruby wristband? And a skull ring.
Ooh.
If you want, that skull ring increases your agility. So you can slap that on your main character and make them go faster.
I do want the main character to go faster.
But you also have to put it in your secondary slot, because it is a personality changing item.
Oh.
Which I think I've kind of found more annoying the later on it gets when you want more, like, powerful combos. But the two items you want to combo them up with are just, like, they change your personality.
Yeah, so that's in second. That's luck that increases.
Yeah.
And that's agility.
Also, you're already
I'm already
a
a
lone
lone
wolf,
wolf.
so it wouldn't change much anyway. I love how you have to do this the old-fashioned way. It's like you have an entire equip screen that makes it so much easier for you to deal with stuff, but you're like, nah.
I like doing it this way. Then I gotta go over there and I go, okay, unequip this, now transfer the item over, and here I just go, just take this, put it on. Okay, so this is another one, and it just gives defense, so it's kind of whatever. Also, this lets me look at the actual item descriptions to see what they do. Okay, so where'd he go? Did he just jump off the edge?
Yeah, he just went off the edge. You don't even have to come back up here. You can just go straight back down and just find him out here.